Yukon that way. You should follow her.
So did you want to win that game or what?
I think we all wanted to win extremely bad. Yeah, we were just extremely hungry to keep the season going as long as possible.
Did you consciously take that game over? Did you know you were, or did it just kind of happen?
I think it happened naturally. I thought Jana Ice and Sarah did a really good job screening for me, getting me open, reading the defense, and then the guards did a great job of just getting me the ball. But it was a true team effort. You see the 40 points, but that's not a huge storyline when it comes to this game, and I thought the story was the way Jana Ice and Sarah held down the paint, the way they rebounded Reagan Beers and the rest of the people on the interior there. Do a really great job offensively and defensively, and that was a huge part of our game plan, and I thought they executed it really well.
How about Ashlyn, what she was able to do? I mean, how tough is she?
Yeah, she's tough as nails. She's just a gamer. She shows up every single day, whether it be the weight room, practice, and she just has this energy and aura about her where she's just giving everything she has and her humanly possible to whatever she's doing. So very proud of Ash.
What's it like for you knowing you only have max 3 more performances like that in a Yukon jersey?
Yeah, it's crazy. You try not to even think about any of that. You try to think about tonight, the ice baths, the hanging out, the dinner, just taking every day and soaking it up. We all just love being around each other. We want to keep the season going as long as possible because it means more time together. So taking it one game, one practice, one weight room, one ice bath, one dinner session at a time.
I think I saw Gino smile when you hit 38 points. Did you catch a smile?
That was because he drew up a genius play out of the timeout, and we executed it perfectly, so he was geeked about himself. So.
Yeah, moments like this, just what does it mean to you to be a part of this UConn program and decide to come to UConn?
It means everything, just to wear this jersey, just to see what I watched as a kid and be on this court, in this environment, with this team, with this coaching staff. It's everything you dreamt of as a kid, and you just want to never take it for granted because nothing's guaranteed in life. So extremely grateful and extremely blessed.
Yeah, and you and Gino obviously have a close bond. Just moments like this as well. Just what does he mean to you after big wins like this?
He means a lot because, he got on me pretty hard this game, but just the confidence that he has in order to keep believing and just keep instilling that confidence with us, with our team, with every individual. And we've all worked extremely hard. And he challenged us in ways we didn't know we could be challenged, and he prepares us for these moments. It's great to have that relationship and that bond with him.
What changed at halftime?
We did start making a little bit more shots in the second half. We knew that we were getting what we wanted. We were getting open looks and that they would fall eventually, but just to turn up our defensive pressure a notch, we thought we did well. I had some mental mistakes personally. We had some things we had to clean up at halftime defensively, but at the end of the day, I thought we did all right defensively in the first half, but just turning up the pressure a notch, making sure no more threes, especially for number 12, and just trying to contest everything, make everything difficult, help in the paint, but also be there on the kickouts for threes, and use our defense to fuel our offense.
A lot of girls on there said that you had a message at halftime for the team. Just what did you say, and why do you think it was so impactful for everybody in there? Because they mentioned that.
Just because we love playing together, and obviously trailing at halftime, it leads you to think of if we don't turn around what that would look like. But we knew and we had faith and we had confidence that everybody in that room just wanted to keep this season going as long as possible. And we knew we were prepared for these moments. We've been challenged so much in practice by coach, by all the stuff we've been through as a team, as individuals, that we were going to stick together, stay connected regardless of the runs, regardless of the score, and just stay together as a team and weather the runs.
So you've obviously faced, adversity in your collegiate career. Just, being able to have a performance like this tonight on this stage, just what does it mean to you? Just kind of coming full circle.
Yeah, just extremely blessed, extremely grateful. Have a great faith, so I believe everything happens for a reason and God has a purpose. But just to be back at this stage with my teammates, with the coaching staff, wearing this UConn uniform, it's what you work for during rehab, what you work for going through the comeback of injuries. So just to be out there with the team, it means everything. For 40 minutes, we feel like everybody's important here and everybody has a role in what we do. So it's just extremely fun to be able to share the court and have these opportunities to keep playing with each other.
As you transition to the W, do you have any Do you have anyone that you're looking forward to playing with or playing against?
I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not even thinking about that right now. But you can ask me in a while.
I got you.
When you hear your teammates have all talked about how much they want to win for you during this tournament, what does that mean to you to hear kind of just how much you motivate them?
It means everything. I love these guys with my whole heart. They're my sisters. And we just want to win for each other because we want the season to keep going as long as possible. We want road trips. We want ice bath sessions. We want dinner sessions. We want practice. We want everything because it means more time to be able to spend with each other. So just to hear that and hear how much we mean to each other, it's what basketball is all about.
We were told that Austin just got up from that big hit and just like smiled and came right back up. Just seeing her grow up in her toughness and her just ability just to move on and keep going. Just what's it like to see her grow up in that?
Yeah, she's just a gamer. She's been that way since she showed up on campus. She just has this aura about her that everything she does with passion, and she does it 110%. There's never a time where Ashlyn isn't giving that activity its all. So you never count Ashton out. You know, she's always going to show up and be consistent and being a gamer. So we love that about her.
Paige, you talked about your gospel playlist for the games. Like, what's on that playlist? What are some of your songs to get you going pre-game?
Thank You for It All. 10,000 Reasons. Listen. There's a lot, but I guess those are a few of the favorites.
It's one thing that Coach Gino has taught you that can help you not just in basketball but later in life.
That everything's important. There's no detail too big, no detail too small that isn't important. And it's usually you want to make the easy things look easy and the hard things look easy. So if you work at everything with attention to detail and that every detail matters and is important for some reason, I think that's a good lesson to tell.
And what do you think is the biggest misconception
About myself?
Yeah.
That I can't dance.
Obviously, you know, you're no stranger to these kinds of moments. For some younger players like Sarah or like KK, that's only their second time getting an opportunity like this. What's the kind of motivation that you tell them? Is there any advice that you give them on or off the court?
Just to have fun and do what got them here. Don't try to get too outside yourself or get too caught up in the pressures or the moment or the stakes. Just be consistent and do what got them here and just level it up a notch and rely on each other, count on each other. You're not doing this by yourself, so you don't have to feel that sort of pressure, and just stay connected.
You were told you're one of the biggest voices in the halftime locker room. I mean, when did that become comfortable for you to be that leader and to be that voice, especially when first half's not going your guys' favor?
Being here for 5 years, having experience, having gone through these moments where you're trailing at half, where you're not making shots, and it's a winner-go-home situation. Just trying to use my experience and the wisdom I've gained over the last couple of years, and just to help us stay connected and help us to stay consistent, and that we believed our shots were going to fall, but we wanted to really level up the defense up a notch because we hang our hat on that, and that's what I think gets us going offensively. And so just to make sure that we don't need to panic. There's no, obviously there's a sense of urgency, but there's no panic about us, but just staying connected and weathering the runs.
There were a couple moments that first half where it looked like Coach was getting on you a little bit. Was there anything he said to you today that you felt like kind of flipped the switch for you?
There's a lot of things. I mean, just that he told me at halftime, like, you need to start playing to win. And usually I'm flying around defensively, causing chaos. I thought the first half I was a little lax in that and not being how aggressive I needed to be, which then leads our team to not be as aggressive as we need to be. So just taking pride in that, taking that message, and trying to be better.
Seeing so many fans travel from
Thank you.
From everywhere coming to Spokane to support you. What does that mean to you? And how do you feel knowing that support is there?
It means everything. You see sometimes how people travel far to watch UConn play, to watch us play, to watch women's basketball. It means everything in terms of the growth and how far we've come, and how much the support means to us. So extremely grateful. Never want to take it for granted. And thank you for them for sure.